Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today I am on my free-to-play alt account. This account's so free to play, I haven't been claiming the daily free bundles. You can see I don't have anything. I have not been bought a single thing on this thing. Completely free to play account, and I got all the way to Shibuya with Epic Nanami as my main damage. You'll see I have Madara, but I have not been using him. I have Nanami. I've been using Nanami, and I got all the way to Shibuya using Nanami. And today, after 500 pity, you can see my pity should be 0, because we reached a complete whopping 500. I finally got the other thing I need, which is my time made. Because now what I'm going to do is we are going to go and beat Shibuya finally. I'm going to go here, I am going to pick my Nanami, I'm going to sack, and goodbye, and then hello, Mythic Nanami. Now, I know I tell a lot of people that Evo or Mythical Ascend Bulma first, and I agree you should do that, but Nanami is so good for so cheap that you'll be able to go pretty far by doing that. And here we're going to go and get him to rank 9 real quick by going here. 1, 2, 3. We are 1 shy of that now, but I think we'll make up for it with this. Yeah. So, now that we have that done, we can come back into here, we can grab our Mythic Nanami, and then we get him rank 9. Now I'm curious how many Nanamis I need to get him rank 10, because I do want to get him rank 10. You're going to need 10 whole Nanamis. That's not too bad. I think I already have that, actually. Yeah, I already have that. I have 3 extra, honestly. So, next up, what we're going to do is we're going to take our Nanami, we're going to feed him. You can see now he's at 978.6 power. At almost level 100, we're going to go here. We're going to just get rid of all the scary faces, and then we can get rid of 3 of them, and then we're just going to get rid of everything else. Just sack off everything into Nanami. Nanami will carry. Nanami is insanely good. If I'm right, obviously I haven't tested this Nanami, but if I'm right, this Nanami 100% should carry me through Shibuya. So here we're going to go over here. We're going to go to Event Shop now, and we're going to do the, well, we're not going to do anything because we ran out. Next up, we're going to go ahead, we're going to try to run Shibuya now, and I'm going to see how Nanami handles Shibuya. It should be pretty good. It should be pretty easy. He should dumpster it pretty handedly, so it should be really entertaining to see exactly how well Nanami goes ahead and just dumpsters the entirety of Shibuya. So here we're going to do this. We're going to place our Bulma, because we did get lucky with Innovator on Bulma. We have a Nimbus Cloud and Epic Nimbus on her, and we're going to use that to go ahead and buy us these early waves to try to get us some sort of reoccurring resource generation. Now that that's going, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take our Nanami, and we're going to actually place him right here dead center. And the reason for that will be apparent soon enough, but first we just have to just kind of hang on. So he should be good for these early waves whenever they start rotating back into the middle. And this is where, like, knowing how to play the game is going to come into play, and why you're not really going to need any other mythics other than like a Nanami like I have or something like that. So we're going to now get ready to put down Nami number 1, because you're going to want 2 Namis, and both of them are going to bounce off each other and kind of make it so his range covers the entire map. And that's kind of what we're going to go with here. We're going to go with the goal of trying to make it so he's able to hit everything. So, yeah, he's going to be in a really good spot soon enough, and we'll be really good there. You can see his damage now, it's at 3709.4. It's going to make it so he can solo a lot of these early waves pretty handedly. And we're just going to let him kind of do his thing. So one of the reasons I have effects off, let me turn them on real quick. And actually let me turn graphics up, because the graphics look nice in this game. So let me turn graphics. I normally have my alt account running in the background, so I keep graphics quality low normally. So that's the reason for that. So next up we're going to do this. And we're going to put another Nami down. This one significantly shorter. And now we have Nami stacking going, and you guys can see the range. This is what we were going for. This is what we wanted. This is why Mythic Nanami was the play, because Mythic Nanami is so cheap. He's so cheap that you can do this while having a bare minimum Bulma. And before people say Innovator on Bulma, just know Innovator is bugged right now. It doesn't generate extra money. I'm getting just regular legendary Bulma income off this. There's a reason I keep her 2-2. I don't go any other path because it's just not worth it for what you spend out of it. 2-2 Bulma whenever she's legendary is the best way to go about it. And also keep her on Nimbus Cloud. That way it's really cheap. This is only an epic Nimbus Cloud, so it's giving me minus 10%, but it's just enough to get some wave 0 resource economy going. That way you get that extra income going. So yeah, this is where we're at. We're going to full send this one Nanami. We're going to full send him top path, and he is just going to absolutely just wreck everything. And it's going to be beautiful. You can see also I don't have VIP, so I got to walk over and pick up my drops. But yeah, no, we're good. Like, we're going to absolutely beat Shibuya now. So now we're going to do this. We're going to just drop that there just for the stuns, because stuns will start coming out eventually. And stuns can ruin your buffers, so you want to make sure, really make sure that you're getting ahead of the stuns very, very early. Next up, we're going to place a Minecraft Steve. Steven, I think we're going to put him like here-ish. About here, I'd say. Yeah, about there. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to start upgrading Minecraft Steve's bottom path and just full sending this one Nanami top path. So the reason we go Nanami top path is for story, is Nanami top path, it has DOT damage. And because it has DOT damage, it's going to be able to run through shields really easily. And that's going to be really good for us. And now Steve, even though Steve doesn't have a lot of attack going for him, you guys can see the amount of damage Nanami's pumping out, by the way. You can see those 50k hits and stuff like that. Yeah, 50k, 61k, etc. Really good damage for how cheap or how little we've invested in him so far. Because the whole point I'm trying to make with this is showing you guys that you can beat Shibuya without a Mythic Bulma. You can beat Shibuya with only one Mythic. And well, technically two. You gotta pull it, right? But you can beat Shibuya fairly easily. You just gotta, know how to allocate your resources, know how to buff stack, and know how to go from there. In fact, I don't even think we can afford Steve, to be honest. Yeah, we can. I'm just gonna sell him, and I'm just gonna go way cheap. We're just gonna go cheap stacking. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do 1, and then we're gonna do 1, and that'll push us at 8 seconds. So that'll give him basically full-on uptime. 9.3k. It's gonna allow him to hit for like what are we looking at? Gotta wait for the black flash hit to happen. Yeah, it's, well, I don't know what it's allowing us to hit a lot, hit hard. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put another one right here, and we're gonna go 1 2 1 2. We're gonna go bottom path this time, and we're gonna let bottom path really cook, because bottom path is going to hit like a truck. We could go Toto or something like that, but to be honest, we don't have the money for that. Until you get a Mythic Bulma, you really don't have the money to do anything. And like whenever I'm going through Challenge Rift, which I will be doing Challenge Rift this account as well, I definitely want to get a Mythic Bulma before I go into Challenge Rift. But the main thing to beating like Shibuya, to beating these harder stages, is just making sure you have a functioning team. Making sure you have one really strong damage who's going to be able to absolutely carry your account, and then going from there. Because here you guys can see me just absolutely dumpstering Shibuya Stage 1. And I'm going to probably beat Shibuya Stage 2 and 3 off it. Shibuya Stage 3 should be a lot easier because I'll have more resources to set up more than like 1 DPS. But the main issue is just getting money down for the other stages. But yeah, you guys can see exactly how hard this Nanami hits. And this Nanami, he's going to hit a lot in an AoE and his cone. So it's going to be really good. Like, he has multi-hits inside the cone, etc. Just really good. We have the other Nanami for DOT. And we're going to be able to just shred stuff. Because, yeah, you guys can see the 40Ks, 80Ks, etc. And all of that for very cheap. So you don't really need to use Bulma too much. But, yeah, Nanami's an amazing cheap DPS unit. You can see the boss get absolutely shredded here. But, yeah. Anyways, this was Shibuya, my first Shibuya clear on my free-to-play account. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.